What's going on, guys? Killer6 back with another legendary item guide, this time covering the Nothingness. In this video, I'll cover how to get it and break down the weapon's special abilities, so let's dive in. To get this shotgun, you're going to need the second DLC for Borderlands 3, Guns, Love, and Tentacles. Just like in the base game, there are several Hammerlock Hunt enemies in this DLC, and this item is dropped by one of those enemies, Gamork in Cankerwood. Now, to get the shotgun, head over to Cankerwood, make your way to this point on the map. From here, you're going to be able to save and quit and respawn at this point each time, making this a much faster farm. Just jump down and cross this bridge and then hang a right going around this building and into this little offshoot. Gamork spawns near the back of this section. If you have a Krakatoa or Lob or anything that's, pretty good fire rate and decent damage, you're going to be able to take care of him pretty quick. Now, if you do take a little bit too long to kill him, however, he will gain an extra shield layer, making this farm a little bit longer than it needs to be. So try to wipe him fast to avoid that. He does drop this gun fairly often, as I have gotten it on 6 of my last 10 runs. It can spawn with any element as well. You do not need to be on mayhem levels to get this gun, and you can get it on normal mode. The Nothingness is a legendary shotgun manufactured by Maliwan, and the red text reads, "A hole would be something." Now, this is a direct quote and a direct reference from one of my favorite movies from the 80s, The Neverending Story.
Nothing was there anymore, not even a dried up lake.
A hole?
A hole would be something. No, it was nothing.
This shotgun requires a brief charge time, being Maliwan and all, and then when you release the trigger, the projectiles act very much like a flacker, but a little more precise and compact. There are 2 ways to make maximum use out of this. The one that works best for me, and the one that seems to work best in general, is to aim for enemies' crit spots. And when the projectile hits that spot, it then explodes with multiple micro explosions, dealing increased damage. You can also aim at the feet of your enemies, as that is a fairly consistent way to do damage as well. But since you can hit crits on this, I think you'll be a little bit better off aiming for the crit spots. The Nothingness does good damage, but it is a bit of a gimmick. Like I mentioned before, if you're a fan of the flacker, then you might enjoy this gun, as it's a bit more of an accurate flacker with a slight charge up time for the shots on this thing. This gun can spawn with the binary prefix, which means you'll get ×2 multiplier on it, and that will give you a higher damage, but at the cost of 2 ammo per shot, whereas the normal version of this gun is only a single ammo per shot. That said, I do think that the binary version is worth it, as you're going to get more damage out of that in general. The Nothingness is a fairly decent weapon. The main downside, in my opinion, is that since it's Maliwan, there is the charge time, and it is for every single shot. This is a lot of time wasted in fights just holding the trigger long enough to release it and do damage. It does have potential, but just isn't a weapon that I would likely use very much, since there are better options for shotgun from a variety of other manufacturers. But try it for yourself and see, who knows, maybe you'll love it. I hope this guide to the Nothingness was helpful to you. If it was, then please take a second to hit that like button, hit subscribe, and tap the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I post a new video. You can click on one of the cards at the end of this video to see more legendary item guides as well. Thank you guys for watching. Take care.